Jim, thank you. When she is not leading corporate trainings for companies like Google and Honda, you will find, or have in the past, 58-year-old Leslie M. in the boxing ring raising money for cancer. You have to have a certain swag, of course, a certain confidence to enter the ring, and that is something Leslie knows a lot about. Her new book, Swagger, Unleash Everything You Are and Become Everything You Want, has already become a USA Today and Wall Street Journal bestseller. And right now she joins us live from Toronto to talk all about it. Good morning, Leslie, you who shares my middle name and your first name. Nice to see you.
Good morning, Scott, Leslie. How you doing?
I'm doing swell. I'm not sure if we can't get your picture up, but I'm currently only hearing you, but we'll continue this. There it is. What are some ways that people can, I guess, regain their swagger? After all, it's been a year and a half of a worldwide pandemic.
Well, the first thing we don't want to do is get into that fake it till you make it thing. You know, the thing we're trying to fake is confidence. And you can't really fake confidence. You set yourself up for being found out. So you want to own where you are in your journey and gain the competence that will lead to legitimate confidence. That's the first thing that we want to do. Take the pressure off.
Now, what do you mean by this next tip, which is people with swagger should not hide behind a face?
Well, when we talk about a face, it's like that mask of persona. It's that false front of perfection we all think that we need to have in order to be taken seriously and to be accepted. We do not need to be perfect. We need to be real and authentic. That's what creates credibility. That's what creates connection.
And you can connect with people as well if you're real, and that includes being vulnerable on purpose, right?
Absolutely. I mean, the weird side benefit of this pandemic is that we invited people into our homes inadvertently. All the crazy Zoom calls, the kids are in the back screaming, the dog is barfing, there's chaos. And now we don't want to put that genie back in the bottle when we go back to work in any form. We want to step into that realness that we've established and show people that we're just human. Let's not go back to pretending that we're superhuman.
Now, I like your fourth one, and I'm not sure exactly what it's about, but it says, Tame the Insecurity Beast. What do you mean?
You know those voices in your head that are constantly playing, like the podcasts from hell, that are always telling you you're not good enough and you don't deserve the things that you have and you're not quite cutting it? You have to start to address those voices. It's like shining the flashlight in the monster in the closet and saying, I see you, and if I shine the light on you, you don't scare me as much.
All right, I got to get some batteries for my flashlight. Your fifth and final tip, Leslie, focus on internal validation. What do you mean by that?
Well, in an era of social media, we focus so much on getting, kudos and appreciation from the outside, and we really haven't focused enough on how to develop it for ourselves. Internal validation, knowing that you're, like epic and amazing is so much more important than other people telling you. So internal validation comes before external validation. That will come.
All right, a lot of great tips. I'd like to know, where can people get your book and keep up maybe your boxing matches, if you're still doing them? Are you?
I'm not. My husband said no more like formal fighting. I still train, but no more actual sanctioned boxing matches. He said, you're cut off, woman.
Okay, so where do you get the book?
You can get the book at any good book retailer, your Amazons, your Barnes and Nobles, all of that stuff. Anywhere that fine books are sold, you can find it.
All right, smart husband. Boxing, though, is a great workout, especially if you avoid getting hit a lot. Leslie M., thanks for being here this morning. We do appreciate it.
Thanks so much, Scott, Leslie.
All right. Melissa, I don't know your middle name. Over to you.
Lindsay.
Oh,
so close there, right?
Look at all of us.
Some great advice, thanks. And still to come, October is Cancer Awareness Month. You might want to